Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. For the better part of today, there is a clip of an UDA aspirant, a clip that has been going viral. In the clip, the aspirant for Muranga, women representative, is seen dancing and praising William Samoei Ruto. And that clip has been raising a lot of mixed political reactions. There are Kenyans who believe that a good majority of these UDA aspirants, especially from the mountain, are very weak candidates just hanging on to William Ruto's coat to remain relevant on the mountain. While some Kenyans believe that they are just doing exactly what the ground wants them to do. So in this video, I want us to have a look at the clip, after which I'll explain what that clip is telling us about the mountain politics in the recent days. Have a look at this. Yes. Before we dig deep into our analysis, in case you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Yes. What does that dancing style mean politically? Yes. The first thing I'm seeing here, it might actually be true that some of these UDA aspirants, especially from the mountain, are very, very weak leaders who are just hanging on to William Ruto's coat to remain relevant. That's one thing I'm seeing here. And that lady dancing, or rather that aspirant, she's just trying maybe to use William Ruto's name, maybe for political reasons or mileage in Muranga County. She might be a very weak candidate who cannot actually sell directly her manifesto or maybe her ideas to the people without invoking William Ruto's name. And you know that, looking at that aspirant again, for a very long period of time, William Ruto has always been very popular, or rather perceived to be very popular on the mountain. And that's the kind of a popularity that lady is clearly using to maybe endear herself to the good people of Muranga. But from where I sit, I tend to believe that's a strategy that might not actually yield much for that aspirant, because as I talk, it's very clear and commonsensical that William Ruto's popularity on the mountain, and especially in Muranga, is actually going down. So if at all that aspirant, all she's just looking up to is to hang on William Ruto's coat, I'm seeing that as a strategy that might not yield much, especially now that William Ruto's popularity is actually dwindling. And then another thing I'm seeing here, maybe the good people of Muranga, they don't want performers. They just want people who maybe are just praising William Ruto. And I'm saying that because I think it was last year, Rigathi Gachagua actually shocked the whole country when he made it very clear that on the mountain, residents will not even look at the development, but they'll just they'll just look at maybe on your relationship with William Samoei Ruto. That was some times back last year, before Raila actually started climbing the mountain. But I don't think that such kind of a mentality still holds on the mountain now that other candidates are also making inroads on the mountain. From where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, as much as William Ruto's name might give somebody mileage on the mountain, basing my arguments on maybe William Ruto's initial popularity, I don't think that will be a consideration per se that can warrant somebody an election on the mountain. And also, just as I've stated, that the aspirant might just be doing what the ground wants her to do. Because also, last week, Mizani Africa released an opinion poll about the possible person to be elected Muranga women representative. And the lady dancing there shockingly emerged the winner. You can see there, June 29, 2022, Muranga County, women popularity rating. Betty Maina, 49.6%. That's the lady dancing there. And then Waithira Mwiterania of Jubilee came second with 42.2%. But you can see that they are very close. They are not very far apart. They are very close. So actually any of them, either that lady dancing or the Jubilee's candidate, can just emerge the winner. And that is so because sometimes these opinion polls, sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes they do get it wrong. You can find a candidate even polling third, actually emerging the winner. So in this case, I won't be surprised to actually find the Jubilee candidate actually emerging the winner. Because talking to the people on the ground, it comes out automatically and naturally that the Jubilee's candidate is stronger on the ground compared to this UDA's candidate. But the UDA's candidate, from that song and praises, you can see that clearly she might not all that be very strong on the ground, but just hanging on to William Ruto's coat to remain relevant. And then, if at all it's true that the good people of Muranga, or at the mountain, just want such kind of leaders who are just hanging on to others' coat as their leaders, then it also paints a very bleak picture of the mountain politics in the recent days. Because I honestly believe that if such kind of leaders actually manages to be elected, then most definitely their loyalty and allegiance will be on their godfathers, those that they hanged on their coats for them to be elected. And in a majority of the cases, they will not be able to serve the people. They will be serving their gods or their godfathers who made them elected. And in this case, I tend to believe that something might be wrong on the mountain. If at all those are the kind of leaders, I'm made to understand on the mountain, such kind of leaders are being called togeges. It's very unfortunate that the mountain has turned itself into an area that only identifies, and if possible, are just willing to elect such kind of togeges. In my honest opinion, such kind of leaders cannot actually offer any solution. In most occasions, they also don't deliver to the people. Their allegiance is always with their godfathers who made them get elected. So to the good people of Muranga, you have to actually choose wisely. You have to choose wisely. These top politicians and leaders, they can actually sometimes differ politically. But immediately after election, sometimes they do close rounds and they work together. And that is something we saw between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. When they were actually campaigning, they were attacking and abusing one another. As I talk, they are together. They are political allies. They are political allies. So if at all you elected very weak leaders simply because they were hanging onto some other people's coats, then eventually it's you to lose. So Muranga people must make informed decisions. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me just leave it there for now. In case you've bumped here, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.